Yellow. Well, I should say hello. Shout out to Outlaw already. First off, we're just gonna pack meat. I'm gonna pack meat up with some Copenhagen snuff. Start this video off, and I'm gonna express my feelings on how smokeless tobacco isn't really that bad. Yeah, I got a mud jug. And alright, little cope snuff. Alright, let me explain something to you. I've been looking around on YouTube and I've been seeing these commercials. They're old commercials that deal with smokeless tobacco. What happened to that? Like, the government and everything has totally, like, discouraged people of doing this stuff when there's people all over the place dying of lung cancer and shit like that, where everybody just, you see all over the place. You can see commercials of people who are discouraging smoking. If this stuff is so bad for you, why haven't they made a commercial on people who have no jaw? Because it's so rare. Everybody just thinks it's so bad because the spitting is so nasty. It does nothing to you. Yes, it can cause tooth loss because it has sugar in it. And since there's sugar in it, that can cause tooth loss because cavities form, and then sometimes you just can't fill them. Same thing happens if you eat candy. Oh, I have high blood pressure because I dip. No, you don't have high blood pressure because you dip. You have high blood pressure because you consume too much salt. And salt is in dip. So that's not helping your high blood pressure. And my family has a long line of high blood pressure. My grandfather, my father, the father before that, everybody on my dad's side of the family has had it, and I probably will soon have it if I don't keep myself in shape or eat the right foods. But what about the fiberglass? There is no fiberglass in it. They used to put it in there for it to easy, for the nicotine to easily, like, get into your system easier. But they found out if you put in a dip, it soaks into your gums and it gets into your bloodstream that way. So there's no fiberglass in this. Let's see. This product can cause mouth cancer. Very true. Yes, it can. Because it's tobacco and it's got additives in it. You can get mouth cancer from a whole lot of things. You can lose teeth. You can lose all this other shit from smoking. Smoking is 90% of mouth cancer and tooth loss is caused from smoking, not from smokeless tobacco. Like I said, if it was so bad, they'd make a commercial on it saying, "Oh God, it's so bad for you. You're gonna lose your jaw. You're gonna lose teeth. You're gonna get tumors in your mouth." The chances of you getting this is so slim to none that you can go the rest of your life with this and have no problems. My father has been dipping since he was in 5th grade, since he was like, what, 12? Never had any mouth problems. He's had teeth removed because he didn't brush his teeth. Plus, he's also had teeth removed because his wisdom teeth came in wrong. I can go have some of my teeth removed, and everybody would be like, "Oh, it's because you didn't." No, it's because my wisdom teeth didn't come in right, or it's because I've had one bottom tooth that came in sideways. I would have that removed or crowned or twisted back. That's it right there. But if this stuff was so bad for you, like I said, why are there any commercials on it? Why do you never, ever, ever hear of anybody getting mouth cancer or their jaw being removed? That is like the it makes no sense to me. They used to make commercials promoting this stuff to get people off smoking because smoking is like probably the worst thing you can do. If you want cancer, if you want to get cancer, go out and buy a pack of cigarettes every week and smoke 2 packs a day until you're about 50, and then you'll see what happens after that. Your lungs collapse. You can get mouth cancer, lung cancer, stomach cancer, tongue cancer, throat cancer, all this other stuff. If you do this, you're going to get leukoplaskia. Now let me explain. Leukoplaskia, so scary, right? No, you can get leukoplaskia from eating Sour Patch Kids, sour Skittles, sour anything or something really, really salty. You can get leukoplaskia from eating over-salted French fries, for Pete's sake. There are white patches that can get on your tongue, your lip, your inner end of your lip, or in your cheeks. All it is dead skin cells that form when they have been overwhelmed. You ever eat a bag of Sour Patch Kids and you get those white little spots on your tongue? Yeah, they're sores. It's pretty much a canker sore. That's exactly what it is. Gator lip. Oh, it's because you got gator lip because your mouth is receding. Yeah, it does recede because you got something stretching your mouth out. Take 2 pieces of gum, chew them up until you got a normal, regular, easy chewing gum. Stick it in your lip every day and see if your gum doesn't recede because of the fact that something is stretching your freaking lip out and your gum is rubbing up against your gum. You can get receding gum lines from dipping on that Jack Link's beef jerky chew. If it's in your lip, if you keep doing it in your lip, which is mainly what it's for. You don't just pinch it and swallow it. No, you're supposed to put it in your lip and suck on it, so you get the taste of the beef. I'm just really tired of seeing all these people going around smoking a cigarette. And as soon as they see me turn around and spit on the ground because I got a dip in, they're like, "You're gonna get mouth cancer from that." Are you kidding me? You're inhaling a cigarette on the street, hurting your lungs, your throat, your mouth, your teeth. I've never seen a person with bad teeth because they dip. Have you ever seen people with bad teeth because they smoke? Yeah. My grandmother used to smoke, both of them. Actually, both my grandmother and grandfathers used to smoke. They had teeth problems. My grandmother had a heart attack twice, which, yes, can happen from smoking. All this stuff. If you want to know your stuff and actually get things right, do your research on smoking versus smokeless tobacco. Other known as chew, dip, chaw, whatever you want to call it. I just watched an old 1970s or 1980s commercial on Earl Campbell, old football player. In his words, he says, "I love football. I love relaxing. And it always includes Skull. Just a pinch between my cheek and gum gives me that bold tobacco flavor without lighting up. Nothing's going to make me move." And then a hot chick shows up and he says, "I think I'm going to play some touch. Two-hand touch football." Yeah, whatever. Those commercials were made to promote this and help people get rid of their smoking addictions. Another thing is, there are over more than 4,000 chemical reactions when as soon as you light a lighter and put it up to that paper to light the cigarette, you are inhaling 4,000 chemicals. I'm not saying there's not chemicals in dip, which there is. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, there's nothing bad in dip." It's not true. There are bad things in it. Just like there's bad things in soda. You get glycol in soda. You got glycol in vaping juice. You got they use glycol to coat the wings of airplanes, so when it's snowing, it makes the snow slide off. They got glycol in Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, all these different sodas. Some of them don't, some of them do. But think about it. You're drinking chemicals. You even got taurine. You got ginseng. Ginseng's not a chemical, it's a root. But you got these chemicals in energy drinks and all this stuff. Why don't I just go around seeing somebody who has a Monster or a NOS or a Red Bull drinking that and say, hey, you're going to get cancer? Because no one ever thinks of it. But as soon as I say tobacco, everybody's like, ew, you dip? Ew, you smoke? Ew, this, that? No, I don't smoke, but yes, I dip. I started dipping in middle school, 8th grade year. And have I had a problem since? No, I've had gator lip, I've had leukoplakia, but it goes away after like a day. Slosh your mouth out with salt water and shut up. As long as you brush your teeth 3 times or 2 times daily, floss, and use mouthwash, your mouth will have no problems. I just don't understand why people are downgrading smokeless tobacco when there's people out there dying of smoking and nobody's doing anything about it. Yeah, there's commercials up on TV saying, "Oh, I started smoking when I was 16." Your freedom will only reach as far as your oxygen tube. I just watched a commercial on TV just now about that. Now they're coming out with vape, which is safer than both dip and smoking. Which I have no doubt that it is, but they're already starting to ban places where you can vape. If you're outside vaping and you can get in trouble for it, can you get in trouble for dipping anywhere? Except for in Major League Baseball stadiums or some stadiums that have banned all tobacco? Not that I've seen. I have not seen one place that has banned dip other than Major League sports. And schools, of course. Other than that, do you see anything? Because I don't. Let me know if you see commercials on TV that say, smokeless tobacco will kill you. Smokeless tobacco originated in Sweden. It started out called snus. Those guys over there are healthy. Nothing is wrong with them. They are probably one of the most healthiest countries in the world. And I'm over here trying to enjoy a nice dip. And I got people on my back about, ew, you dip, you're going to get mouth cancer. You're going to die. Yeah, I'm going to die. I don't go around saying, hey, you're at the beach enjoying some sun. You're going to get freaking melanoma. Your skin's going to fucking die. My grandfather died of melanoma. And yet everybody's like, why are you wearing sunscreen? You're like, get a tan, you albino. Yeah, I'm going to come visit you on your deathbed when you have melanoma and say, see what happens when you don't listen to somebody? Open your eyes and just look around you. There are more people in the world that you think that dip. I met a guy the other day that was dipping, and I had no clue. There are people that have no clue that I dip, except for my parents and most of my friends. It's not bad for you in any way. Yes, it is bad for you some ways, like it can stain your teeth, it can do this, and brush your teeth. Oh, you're going to get mouth cancer. Go ahead and smoke your freaking cigarette and see how long you last compared to me. All I'm trying to say is I don't understand people nowadays saying that, oh my gosh, that is so nasty. You see that warning label on the dip can that says you're gonna get mouth cancer, you're gonna get herpes tripling the size of grapes from your earlobes, and people don't understand that there are people out there with worse addictions than dip. There's heroin addicts, there's cocaine addicts, there's people dying left and right, and no one notices it. But when I open up a can of tobacco and I put in a pinch of dip in my lip, everybody goes haywire. Most of our forefathers dipped. George Washington chewed tobacco. Benjamin Franklin chewed tobacco. All these people, they used to have spittoons in the rooms where they would meet and discuss and debate things. They used to smoke tobacco out of a pipe. You are going to get so many problems if you smoke rather than dip. Getting off subject here, but what I'm trying to say is this is close to harmless. Everybody sees me spit. It's like, ew, what the heck are you doing? I'm trying to enjoy the nice tobacco flavor and enjoy the nicotine buzz that I'm getting. Okay? Now finish your cigarette and let me do what I'm doing. And don't judge me because you're doing tobacco in a different way. That's even worse for you. I've seen warning labels that say not a safe alternative to cigarettes. Are you kidding me? Like I've said before, compare the rate to people who die from cigarettes to people who dip. People don't die from dip. Okay? You have those people with one tooth hacking away at corn because they've lost their teeth. But then again, they got these people visiting gravestones because they've died of lung cancer, esophagus cancer, and stomach cancer, and mouth cancer, and all this other crap. I just don't understand that I just don't understand it. If it's so bad, start putting commercials on TV about people who get injured or getting their life taken away because they're enjoying a nice dip on a weekend, or enjoying a dip at work, or enjoying a dip relaxing at home watching TV, sipping on a cold one. I don't get it. I really don't. And if you can explain it to me, add in the comments below, and I'll do research on what you say. Do research on what I'm saying and see how bad this is for you compared to smoking. Please do. You can look up on Mudjug1 channel about how he did an interview with Dr. Radu, or whatever his name was, and see this doctor, oral doctor, about what he says on Smokeless Tobacco. I think the caption says, how smokeless tobacco can save your life, or something like that. Just look up Mudjug1 and then scroll through and then look at his videos, and look at the video on Dr. Radu, Smokeless Tobacco, or something like that. Shout out to Mudjug1, shout out to Outlaw Dippers, shout out to Country Kansas, and shout out to Joey Let's Dip in 94. These guys are really cool. They do funny videos, and they enjoy having a nice dip at work. Can you smoke in the lounge at work? Can you smoke in the break room at work? Can you smoke? No, you can't, but you can have a dip in. You can't even smoke on airplanes now. I think since the 90s you weren't allowed to do it. From like late 90s till now, you weren't allowed to smoke on planes. But you are allowed, I don't know if you're allowed, but it's not as noticeable as if you light a cigarette and start smoking. People are going to start coughing. If I enjoy a dip and I got a little bottle on me and I spit in the bottle, no one's going to notice it unless they see you Unless they want to say something, they'll say something, but usually they just turn around and don't even mind their own business. Thank you for watching my video. I hope y'all have learned something. I hope y'all take something from this, and please do your research on this. Because if you don't and you start saying stuff that makes no sense, then it's just gonna get ignored, and people are gonna think you're a freaking idiot. No offense to you, but subscribe, and I hope you all enjoyed this video and hope you all have learned something. See ya.